Hey guys, hey. So we're back at I'm gonna teach my class until I pass the board. So I had a few minutes. We're gonna go over stimulus control. This was requested, and this is a three-part. It's gonna be stimulus control, um, stimulus generalization, and response generalization. But let's go over stimulus control. Stimulus control is we want a specific stimuli to evoke a response. And remember, evoke. What does evoke mean? Evoked is learned. What is learned? Conditioned. It's conditioned, okay? We're gonna do that. A conditioned response, a learned response. We're evoking a behavior, a learned behavior. Stimulus. And what's stimulus? Stimulus is anything in the environment, it's anything in our environment all around us. It's our five senses, what we see, smell, taste, touch, energy. I'm also reading my notes, guys, so sorry, I keep looking down. I want to make sure I'm telling you all the right good information, and it's perfect. We're in, this is a perfect place for me to go over stimulus control. So, stimulus, it's any energy change. This is from the Cooper. Any energy change that affects an organism through its receptor cells, our taste, our nose, our smell. Stimulus control. And control, as we go back to our A task list, control is the highest scientific level that we have as ABAs. That's what we want. We want to be able to manipulate and control our environment. And what's our environment? Come on, guys, tell me what is our environment. You guys are our environment. Our environment's all the stimuli. It's everything around us. Like, I'm sitting in this chair. This is the environment. I'm in this airport. This is the environment that I'm in. Okay, guys? Okay. Environment. Our houses, our schools, our banks, outside. The environment. Okay, let's get to the juicy goosey. So, stimulus control is we want a specific stimuli to invoke a response. So we have two things. We have SD, which is discriminative stimuli, and then we have S delta, which is stimulus delta, which I don't have my whiteboard, so we're gonna have S, D, and then S triangle, which is S delta. When I get back home, I'm gonna do it over again so I can draw the board. S delta, not S delta, SD, discriminative stimulus, is a reinforcement is available. And I love that I'm at the airport because I get to use such a real life example. So guys, we're at the airport. It's about to start boarding. When it's a boarding, it's a boarding is when you see the plane is in the terminal, and then the agents are standing at the gate, and you hear the thing saying, now boarding. This is a reinforcement to passengers to get up, get your tickets, and everyone starts lining up because they're like, yeah, I know this is time for me to get on my plane. That is an SD, a discriminative stimulus. It's letting us know, hey, the reinforcement is available. It's time for us to go on our vacation. The plane is here. Now, we're talking about the S delta. S delta is saying no reinforcement is available. That means there's no plane at this terminal. Look, there's nobody here. There's nobody waiting in line. That means there's no time for a vacation. We're just sitting here. We're waiting for the plane to come. No reinforcement is available. Don't come here. Don't line up. No one's not moving. No one's taking out their ticket. Everyone's still walking around buying snacks. I thought I dropped my iPad. Everyone's still walking around, still buying snacks, just waiting for boarding. So that is stimulus control. And that's how they control the environment. Because even before the overhead goes off and tells everyone the plane is boarding, we see the agents start preparing at the gate. They start taking the loops. They're starting preparing. We see the plane pulls up to the terminal, and we know, okay, our plane is here. It's almost time for us to start boarding. So that is the stimulus control. We are having a discriminative stimulus. We know that it's time for us to go on our trip because the plane is coming. And then S delta is saying, hey, there's no plane. There's no plane at the terminal. We're not going. Don't go nowhere. Don't get up. It's not time to board. So stimulus control is we want a specific stimuli to evoke the response. So right now, the stimuli is the agents at the gate, and the response they're evoking is whether we start preparing to line up or not, because they want to keep the arrival on time. They want us to get us boarded and seated so they can keep the plane and the traffic going. So that is stimulus control. Behavior occurs more often in the presence of a discriminative stimulus than in the absence of a discriminative stimulus. And this leads to stimulus discrimination. And that's how we learn over time. Because, when we first come to the airport, we don't know. We wait for the overhead. We stand in front of the TV and we wait for the sign to say, now boarding, now boarding, now boarding. Now we look at our ticket. We like, oh, what's our gate number? Our gate number is B9. We start slowly around the time. We start moving closer and closer to the gate. We start seeing the gate people prepping, getting ready. Then we know, or we start looking at time. It's time to go. Here's my stimulus. My SD, it's telling me that it's time to board. It's time for me to go. So my reinforcement's available. My vacation's gonna start, guys. All right, thanks.